Hi, I'm Dr. Jim Carlson from the Riverside Animal Clinic, and I'm discussing case number 1950, and this is a patient that had skin issues. We talked earlier today, we did the evaluation and everything. I just wanted to show you the IHT analysis and provide you a video explanation as well. So as we see on the weak side, TW1B is going to be the endocrine system as a whole, which covers the sensory, adrenal, thyroid, and pancreas. The heart is number 2 on the weak ends for circulation, can cause anxiety. TW1 is the adrenal gland, and then the stomach. So mostly on this side, we're going to see anxiety and tension that can contribute to the immune response that is insufficient to resolve the itching and scratching and skin problems. On the stress side, we see the lymphatics. It's going to be the most stressed, which would be the sinus. The other endocrine, which is the thyroid. We see the lower small intestine. We see that we do have allergies, circulatory issues, and then the skin. So if we kind of put it all together, as I mentioned earlier, sensitivities are daily exposures to things that cause the itching and scratching or even upset stomach, for example. An allergy is when that sensitivity is incorporated into the body and continually reacts regardless of exposure. And so using the hemp oil infusion is going to help correct these imbalances. Within 3 months, most or all of these will be corrected. We're going to look at the balance points to make sure that those are balanced as well. If they're not, if they're in transition right now, then we'll balance those in 3 months. We talked about nutrition because processed food, especially high carbohydrate diets like the dog chows, unfortunately can carry more preservatives, so we want to be sure that we're moving over to a diet like From or Nutrilife, which has less grain, and then even transitioning to more of a freeze-dried raw food like Stella and Chewy's, for example, or Steve's Raw Food, which is going to be more of a raw food diet. And that will be a cleanse for 6 to 8 months because it will require that long to purge some of the effects of processed foods. And then the Shed Calmer is designed to help with the stress level because the sensory circuits, when they're on alert, is that you see problems with the immune system reacting properly to resolve those things that cause itching and scratching. And anxiety-induced scratching is one of those things. They scratch because they're nervous, not because they have a skin problem. And so that's why we didn't see the results with the short-term use of steroids and antibiotic, because we're dealing with a different type of skin problem than our traditional allergies are. Okay, so I wanted to show the sensitivity, so I'm going to go back into the chart. Sensitivities, we talked about food, particularly the nuts and seeds, and also baking and cooking ingredients, which we saw that yeast, and then baking soda, baking powder, so milk bones, products like that. She is sensitive to chocolate. She's not going to get chocolate, but just to be aware that if she were to get into chocolate, she's sensitive to it, so it can cause some problems there.
Soy sauce.
And soy sauce is another one. So if you're eating anything with soy sauce and you happen to give her a little bit, or if she accidentally gets into the trash and eats that, that can be cause sensitivity as well. And then we come down to nuts. Now, she's probably not going to get hazelnut or cashews, but if you're eating cashews, you drop one and she eats it, that's certainly something that she's sensitive to. And here's a big one, is peanuts. You notice peanut versus peanut butter. It's kind of strange to not see both weak, but at the same time, I would stay away from peanut butter and peanuts in general because a lot of owners use that to give medications. And so that can create sensitivity as well. So just remember that every time they're exposed, they're sensitive, but she has allergies that she's incorporated some of these sensitivities into her system. And so the yeast and baking soda as well, stay away from breads, crackers, things like that, that we sometimes share with our pets, and because that's going to make a big difference in her recovery. Let's talk in the future, after 30 days on these products, to make sure that we're making the progress we're looking for. But it's going to take at least 3 months to see the initial results. It does take patience and time to get these dogs conditioned back into health again. So please feel free to give us a call. Our number here is 815-344-7716. Speak to my staff or ask for a consultation, and we'll get this resolved for you. Thank you.